Hi Pisces, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love life or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Pisces, until the 28th, we have all the planets, that is Uranus, Saturn, Mercury, and Pluto, and they are moving ahead. But we also have Uranus, which is in a tight square with Saturn, that is there in your house of money, and this is also the house of value. Now, Uranus is all about setting goals this year, and Saturn is going to be holding you back from achieving it. And yet, you will know instinctively what is it that you need to hold and what is it that you need to be releasing. Now, the house where Uranus is transiting, it is all about, it speaks about changing your mentality. It speaks about communicating and expressing yourself in a way in which you can express yourself and also, be open more to unusual ideas and plans. A lot of you may feel a little out there with your ideas and plans, though, and you may feel, that things, or rather, others may feel that you're being a bit more futuristic and occasionally unrealistic. Find new ways of Find new ways of expressing yourself, Pisces. There are many ways out there, and you can challenge yourself to explore new ways to experiment. And this can help open up your mind more as well as understand others better. You also need to be working on opening up your mind in big ways and seeing things in brand new ways that you wouldn't have before. Whether it is reading or understanding unusual subjects and ideas, original thinkers, and learn about things that you'd normally think were really weird. As for your ideas, feel free to come up with all of the cookie ones that you can think of, but try not to waste your time of any of them that aren't realistic. Do your homework before taking action and committing yourself to anything. Now, Saturn is transiting, it's in a tight square, and it's right now transiting your house of money and your values. So, taking stock of yourself is usually not easy during this transit. It may take some time, more time than just Saturn transiting through this house. Going through the process of self-evaluation and self-testing is what will give you confidence in yourself. A sense of who you are depends upon what you are. Feelings of being unloved, unwanted, and unappreciated can also occur with this position. You must value yourself before others can value you. So you need to learn to love yourself first. This is where that you become smarter and more ingenious when it comes to business and financial matters. In other words, there will be a development in your organizing skills. You become efficient and practical, and you feel the need for frugality in your economic affairs as well as putting them in order. You're going to be evaluating yourself, Pisces, with the amount of money that you have in your bank, and there's going to be this sense of that this is how good I think I am. On the 4th, we have Mercury that moves into your house of money and self-worth. And on the 12th, we have a new moon. And we already have Sun and Venus with Mercury already over there. So it's a time to be, again, you'll be taking stock again of your money, how it is that you make your money grow. A lot of you are going to be looking at investments. Some of you will receive some form of inheritance, or it can also be a bonus from your work. A lot of conversations can be there around money, stocks. You could be quite occupied with it. On the 15th, we have Uranus that is already there in your house of communication. And you just find yourself, that you're quite mentally restless during this time. And, some of you may pick up a subject to study, but you won't be able to stick to anything for a long time, and you could be attracted to fields of study that include science, technology, or metaphysics. And you may also be looking at newer ways to express yourself. There is a big need to be changing your daily life, Pisces, and you need to be shaking that up in order to be getting out of the mundaneness. On the 20th, we have Sun and Mercury as well, and that is there. And it's really a time to be reinventing yourself. It's a time to be taking stock of yourself, where it is that you are, what is it that you want to do in life, what are the changes that you want to bring about in your life, and where is it that, or what is it that is limiting you or stopping you from being there. On the 24th, we have Mars that moves into your house of love, romance, and creativity. And this is a time where your creativity surges, and you could be taking a creative approach to matters and projects. It's a great time to be pursuing a creative endeavor, and you will have more energy for fun instead of work. And you may have a hard time focusing on your duties and responsibilities. Try to take as much as time off as you can, or give yourself plenty of spare time to do whatever pleases you. Your inner child can be it can be out, and it could be playing quite a bit. And it's a great time, that you could be, if you're single, that you may find someone who's on the same page as you are. You could be feeling quite flirty, you could be feeling quite romantic. If attached, it's a great time to be reigniting the flame and injecting more passion into the relationship. On the 27th, we have a full moon that is there in your house of expansion of the mind. So a project comes to a closure. And on the 28th, we have Pluto that goes retrograde. And this is a time where we have spiritual wounds that get surfaced. So they can be, these wounds may be hard to express, to talk about, to be understood, but they get surfaced during the Pluto retrograde so that they get healed. And sometimes these things are inexplicable, and they exist beyond words, and we may even come face to face with our own morality. You may feel quite emotional during this time. They could just be this, maybe paranoia or fears that you can't really explain. You may feel that you're being manipulated or victimized, and but you have to allow the Pluto retrograde energy to steer you into the direction to find your wholeness. So go with your feelings, trust your gut. You may not trust your mind, but you are being encouraged to trust the magical process of life. It's a wonderful time with the Pluto retrograde to join all the dots, things that, if there are power issues that you find in your relationship, or there's a fear of, letting go of control in relationships is there, then where is it that it stems from? You need to be looking at your things from your childhood gets, come up, or also as far as your relationship with money, how it is, the fear around money, or even absolutely the lack of care or concern, or um, about money is there. Where is it that it stems from? Maybe one of the parents. Where is it that you imbibed it from? What is it that you saw as a child? What is it that you learned? And what is it that you need to be unlearning now? So it's a great time to let old wounds heal. It's a great time to be breaking patterns and to be transforming your inner self. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Pisces. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.